Welcome to Sponsored by Nobody. This week, sponsored by Spikes. They are sharp. It is January 2024, and we are playing Mistborn, Rebels Without a Cause, episode 13. I am Ian, the narrator, and we have X playing Y.
I'm Austin, and I'm once again playing Falks.
I'm Dylan, and I'm playing Ada.
Well, Peter, so that's set. The noble Mistborn.
And I'm Taylor, also playing Titan Arana.
Excellent. What did we do last time, team? Gang? Group?
So have you ever seen Shin Godzilla?
No.
Okay, so 90% of the movie is talking in a room with men in suits.
Excellent.
So that
My
was
kind of Godzilla.
last episode.
Yeah. So listeners will note that this is after the first episode of the other group came out, because now theoretically we will be alternating between the two groups. So this is episode 13, and this group's last episode was episode 11. And yeah, there was a lot of talking in the room in episode 11. You guys planned something. What did you plan? What did you decide your goal was?
Was it piracy?
It was piracy.
That's not a crime.
The answer. Yeah, you guys decided you were going to steal, or at least I think steal was the game plan. A food supply.
Oh, that's right, because our people are suffering.
Yeah, House Locale is in charge of food and manpower. And
We're framing ourselves.
Due to the current political state that you guys have put the world into, they are hurting for. I mean, like they're hurting bad. They're one of the great houses, but they are probably not going to survive much longer in the current climate. So you guys are trying to tank House Locale by disrupting their food supplies and other things. And I believe you were using Chauncey. Yeah, you were using Chauncey as the purchaser. Or no, you were using Renee as the purchaser, so that Renee can, because Renee is a nobleman, and then that way Renee can say like, hey, you guys lost my thing, like, where is my shipment? You need to bring it back to me, like, I want to be reimbursed.
Sue them afterwards.
Yeah. So okay. And then, but you were going to frame. Who are you trying to frame for this?
I'm not sure though who we're framing, just, piracy.
Okay, just general.
I don't think there'll be any
piracy.
witnesses.
That's fair. There is no witnesses, so yeah, just general.
Because this was ruining the family itself, is what we're trying to do. Because we hired them to do the shipment, then we steal the shipment, and then act affronted because we didn't get our shipment.
Yeah, exactly.
But then also distributing the people's food still, like Robin Hood, for free.
Yeah, but we're only getting the noble food or something like that. So like, oh yes, we're giving people sugar.
And it'll make all of the nobles very mad.
Yeah.
Nothing
How
like
come the ska get sugar, but we don't?
Your tea.
All the ska eating pastries, looking at the nobles, being like, poor nobles, they should eat cake.
Let them eat cake.
They're eating tea leaves by the spoonful.
Still dies of dysentery.
Turns out cake is not nutritious.
All right. Well,
excellent.
Let's go make a
bunch of asses of ourselves, I suppose.
Yeah.
As is tradition.
So there is. You guys are
getting this cut out.
So there's a barge shipment. I guess Renee, you would have ordered it, so you would know roughly when it's coming, and you can kind of say, "Hey, this is roughly where it's going to be." Are you guys trying to go for a barge or a wagon train?
What's the difference? Okay,
Well,
that's right.
just
What
looking at that.
Like a wagon train would be on land, and a barge would be on water. Is kind of the biggest difference. They're both going to be guarded about equally, and
I think going
There
for a
aren't any
barge.
boulders on the water.
Yes, but on the water we can go anywhere. So on the train we have to go forward to the train stuff and so on.
Oh no, not like a wagon train, not like a train. Sorry. So like 3 or 4 wagons versus a single boat.
I feel like there's going to be a lot of guards in that.
There's equal amount of guards on both. I'll let you know that right now. I'm not gonna heavily guard one and be like, oh, you guys took the secret option where it's only guarded by one guy. No,
He says.
But see, on the water we take up some horseshoes and then we steel push people into water and then make them drown.
Drowning is a good option.
Honestly, given enough time, I could probably punch my way through a ship.
Just start punching down.
We both can.
If I punch down hard enough, do I go to the bottom of the lake?
That's a question that they should really be asking themselves. Okay, but let's think of the ramifications. If we mess up a road, and
you do this to us.
Stockpile some boulders.
It's 2 questions or 1 question. You got this.
Yeah, but we should have figured this out beforehand. But now you give me a choice while we're recording live. We'll be deliberating for like half an hour, like all RPG groups.
What do you mean the door's locked?
I don't care either way.
Everything?
Wait, you guys are getting a choice?
Okay, we're gonna go with a barge on the water then. Okay, because that's what we originally had discussed. So yeah, there's a barge on the water. You all know when it's going to be roughly in a position where I assume it's going to be the lake, because if it's a river barge, there's a lot of traffic up and down the river, but the lake is a little bit easier to take it at night, so yeah, you guys, is there any prep you want to do ahead of time, like special prep, or you guys just want to be on a boat sitting waiting for the barge to come in?
I think I'm fine, other than our characters heal up, resupply, and the basics.
Bring a couple 100-pound rocks on board.
You can be healed up and resupplied. That's fine.
I think there's anchors.
Well, yeah, but
I don't need boulders. I can throw an anchor.
Logs. You know what I mean? Whatever.
But an anchor can be steel pushed, and a boulder can't.
We could tie a chain to the anchor too.
Yeah, but
harpoon them with an anchor.
Honestly, anchors are mostly chain, because that's how anchors work. And also because then in this world it's super easy to iron pull the anchor up, right?
Yeah.
So yeah. Okay, so you guys are all sitting on a boat. The mist is starting to roll in.
Perfect.
And yeah, I assume you turn off any lights and stuff because you don't want to be seen. And you're just kind of sitting there, dark in the water, with the soft sound of like slip, splash, as like gentle waves hit the side of your boat.
Okay.
Okay, so we can like roll in with the mist, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It's again like it's pretty much pitch black around you, and there's like a little bit of light through the mist from the moon, but it's mostly mist and darkness. You can't see you can't see anything apart from your boat, and you can barely see the end of your boat.
Even though my character has eyes of a hawk.
I mean, you might be able to see a little better, but like you don't have better than like 20/20 vision, you know?
I would need to burn a metal to get better senses.
Yes. Someone would need to, in order to see the boat, someone needs to burn tin.
They're gonna take slow burn tin, otherwise it's a 1 hour charge.
Nope.
I mean, you got 2 people who can burn tin, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you should be able to see it between the 2 of you.
Okay. What's your wits? Or the tin eye?
That's
Titan.
what's Titan?
What's my wits? My wits is 3.
Yeah. Might as well. Okay, so it doesn't matter which one of us burns. Okay, so I guess I'll burn the tin then.
Okay. Burning tin, you're able to see everything fairly clear. Like it's almost like the mist isn't there. And it's, almost as if it's not quite noonday bright, but it is fairly bright out. You're also able to hear everything. It sounds louder. Everything, like all your senses are heightened with tin.
Guys, can hear your digestion.
Yeah, no, you can hear like digestion, heartbeats, blood pumping in their veins almost. It's kind of a weird sensation burning tin.
So disgusting.
Yeah, it's not fun, and you can't like tune it out either, right? Like tin, you can't just pick and choose what part of tin you activate. It activates all of tin. You can smell like the fresh.
I can smell the fish piss. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. So you're able to see a barge slowly like coming towards you in the distance. It should be here fairly shortly, and they have only 1 or 2 lights on the barge. You can see it's a little too far away right now to see how many people exactly, but you can see there are some people milling about on the top of the barge. Not a ton because it's night, but there are people.
Well, I could burn some steel and some iron, and then we can launch that anchor with the chain just to anchor ourselves on and pull it ourselves closer.
True. Really quick, is anyone burning bronze or copper? Sorry, copper. Making a copper cloud.
Yeah, I cloud the boat.
Good. I assumed so, but just double checking.
I could also, because you're going to be throwing anchors, right, Peter? Or
I could
throw
it as an opener, sure.
Okay, because I was going to say, like, I could also burn some tin and my pewter and start firing arrows at the barge.
I mean, that sounds like good stuff as well.
Yeah.
I guess we can sell it then.
And I was planning on swimming over with Pewter and Tin fearing them, thinking there's things in the mist. Or Zinc fearing them, thinking there's things in the mist.
Ooh.
From the water.
Okay.
Because as I cling to the side of the boat.
I mean,
okay.
Might as well.
Awesome. So I'm going to say you guys obviously get a surprise attack action. So then we're going to do this. Listeners, we've read a little bit more of the book and we've actually realized how to play the game a little more. So we're going to start with who has the highest wits out of the 4 of you.
I have 3, like I said.
Nope. I have 2.
Nope. I
Okay.
have 3.
Okay.
3 and Tinai.
I thought. Wait, Renee has. Oh wait, no, not Renee. Your other character.
Seller.
Sorry. Yeah, there we go. Seller. No, Seller has 4, don't you?
No, I'm looking at my character sheet right now. It's Wits 3.
Oh, I think I have an old character sheet for you for some reason.
Maybe.
I have an old. Okay, whatever. So 3 seems to be the highest out of all of you. Excellent. Yeah. Okay, so Seller and Titan, you can choose who goes first. Falk, you'll be next, and then Falk and Nagash.
Nope. Ada.
No, Ada. Sorry, Falk and Ada. You can choose who goes after those 2. So who wants to start? Taylor starts.
Say, you want me to shoot arrows first?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay. Just a minute. So we have Titan, followed by Seller, followed by Falk or Ada. Who's going next?
I'll just go last.
Okay. So Falk and then Ada. Perfect. So declaring your actions. Titan, you've declared you're going to shoot arrows. Seller, you're throwing an anchor.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. And then Falk, you're swimming over to and then spreading fear in them with zinc, right?
Yeah, you betcha. It's going to be super fun.
Okay. And Ada, what's your goal?
Do we have, I guess they don't have cannons. Do we?
No.
Do we have my special preparation of a very large rock? I'm going to burn a cedar and then hurl a boulder at their ship.
Excellent.
The boulder technique is carried on. It's a whole school of martial arts.
Nobody saw it coming.
They don't expect
it's my time to shine.
Ocean boulder. It will confuse the investigators. Why is there a boulder in the side of the ship?
That's true. It is very true.
Where did that guy go? And why is there nothing but a boulder-shaped hole in his chest?
Well, it sounds like, your calling card now. Oh, yeah, some people might start connecting those murders, boulders.
If they're sunk at the bottom, then you can't tell how they were murdered. Okay, so that means Titan, since you're up first, you're going to be using physique to shoot arrows.
Yeah,
I assume.
And I've got.
And you add your pewter.
Yep, and my Eyes of a Hawk for even more precise shots.
Yeah, you could do that.
All right,
so physique is 5, and then you have
9.
So you have 14, 15. Okay, and then any one after is a extra nudge after 10. So you have 15 dice Would you like to put them all in offense, or would you like to save any for defense?
Well, no, he has 10 dice with 5 nudges.
Well, he has 15 dice, and then if he chooses to put them all into offense, then it's 10 dice with 5 nudges.
But the max dice pool is 10.
Oh.
That's why I always stopped at 10. It wasn't a choice.
Yes. No, but because he can split the like he could do 8 and 7, so he doesn't hit the max dice pool in either of those. Because he could do 8 dice for offense and 7 dice for defense.
Don't know if that's how that works. I think it's like you get 10 dice max to do all your actions.
But then the nudges he would be able to put nudges in a different area, which wouldn't make sense because you could put 5 nudges and no dice into a defensive dice pool.
Well, I didn't think there were like different dice pools. I just thought you have one dice pool and you split up the dice.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You split up the dice. So how would you split up the nudges?
However you want,
I guess. But then
do the nudges just
let's go with Ian's.
Yeah. We're gonna just go with, you have 15 dice. If you put them all together, then you end up with 10 dice and 5 nudges. If you split them up,
all right, let's just do that right now.
Okay. So 10 dice.
Question
5
question
nudges.
I should ask.
Yep.
How long does the dice remain in the pool? You know what I mean?
Until your next action.
Okay, then like if we're getting a surprise attack right now and they can't see us, I'm going all out.
Okay. Yep.
All right. So it's roll 10d6.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Okay.
So that's
all right.
Double 5s.
Yeah.
And 3 nudges
3
there.
sixes.
So that's 8 nudges. So 8 nudges means you could take a extra, like spend 2 to take an extra action and then get 6 nudges on top of it.
Yes.
Which is a lot. I assume you're going to shoot more arrows as your extra action?
Yes.
Okay.
There's going to be a barrage of arrows basically impaling these people on the barge out of nowhere.
Yeah.
So when you're taking an extra action, do you still have to split your dice pool from the original action, or do you just reroll?
That's what I'm wondering, because that gives you a lot of... That gives you a boatload of, like, with 10 dice, you pile on. But I guess you're not taking a defensive action. So yeah, you can take... I won't give you the extra nudges for your secondary action, but you can have 10 dice.
Okay. So...
And then I guess they're rolling defense. So...
Pewter. It's a good thing.
Yeah, I mean, max physique, max pewter, that'll be a killer character, really.
But how can they roll defense if we're getting a surprise attack?
Because it's
like when we got hit with coin shot, we had no chance to prepare ourselves to defend.
Yeah, but
know what I'm saying?
we've now read the rules, and the rules say they do get to defend.
Oh, okay. Make it so it works for you, not for us. I got you.
It's just you get your wits are low, but you get to go first, so they have to commit to defensive dice. So they can't.
You dumb, so you slow.
Your wits are low.
Exactly. So that means that they're committing their dice to defense instead of offense. Is what, unless they choose to commit to something else.
Okay. All right. Whatever.
And then what?
Yeah.
So I used used 2 of my nudges to gain an extra attack after this. Did I have 1 extra one, or you said I don't get any more?
No, you have 6 extra nudges from this, which will be dealing more damage to them. because you had 8 nudges in total, and 2 gives you the extra roll.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Roll your defenses, I guess.
All right, I rolled for defense. Roll. You're going to, with double 5s and 4 nudges, you will hit, and you'll hit them pretty good. You see if a few of them take arrows. You can't. Again, you're getting closer, but you can't pinpoint exactly. Like, you don't see anyone go down just yet. Roll your second. Your second set
action?
of 10. Yeah, your second action.
Well, they split the defense between the 2 attacks?
Yeah, they're going to have to split. I have a dice pool for them, and I'm taking dice out of it.
Highest
So this
there are 3s.
3s? Okay. So they're going to take a lot more damage this time.
Woo.
And yeah, you see one of them drops. He takes
one?
like an arrow to the head. It's yeah. That's he just.
Though I should say this is like getting shot with like a Barrett 50 cal sniper rifle. Like they should be going down.
Yeah. The one you hit one and killed one. You did very well.
Huzzah.
That was good. Okay.
You're doing principal lucky on them. Okay. So do I just, for tossing the anchor with steel pushing, do I just roll steel pushing, or do they add physique because there's 2 action, or like defense in the?
You just roll steel pushing because your action is your steel pushing.
Okay.
But you can choose to hold back some of your dice to defend with, if you so choose.
I'm not planning on defending anything, so I'll just roll that. Let's see. Can I add my traits to this? I guess we have discovered the skill of allomancy as a drive. Was that add to anything or not?
What trait are you trying to add? Sorry.
Discover the secret of allomancy.
Yeah, I'll give you that one. You're good at what you do. Sure.
Okay. So do I add anything for the anchor, or is it just the damage by itself changes afterwards?
You would get 1 dice, I think, for the anchor because it's like a large object.
Okay. 96. That's double 5s and no nudges.
Double 5s and no nudges? Okay. So they're going to use some dice to defend themselves. They
defense for every character separately?
Yes, I am doing defense for every character separately.
As in, like, if you if we're us and we're splitting our dice pool between attack and defense, so we roll defense once, and but if like 3 people attack us, do we roll the same thing 3 times? Do we keep the one result for all 3 of them? How does this work?
That's I've been doing it like for their side so far between the 2 actions Titan used. I was doing it as like it whittled down every attack, whittled more dice off of them, so they had to be more stringent with their dice. But I don't know. I'm not a big fan of the way.
System.
Yeah. There's some ambiguity there because I I don't know. And there's a few, reading it online, there's a few other complaints about how you end up like, the system is based on doubles, but if you're only rolling 2 to 4 dice, your odds of doubles are pretty low. So
that's why every minimal attribute is 3.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll it however you want. We can look into this after the session.
Yeah. Okay. You rolled double 5s, you said?
Double 5 nudges.
So your anchor, you feel like someone tries to push the anchor back towards you as you throw it, but you clearly have the jump on them and the strength, and it pushes through, and you can feel it thud as it kind of like knocks a guy over a little bit.
Guys, we have a steel pusher. Okay, next.
I am the slowest, so it's definitely not me. Wait, is it me next after you two?
Yeah, it is you next. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I thought there was one more with a 3. Okay. So burn. Take a swig of the pewter. Take a swig of the zinc, and I'm gonna swim over, all quiet like.
Okay.
And just start exuding fear at the guys with the spotlights.
The guys with the spotlights?
Because you said there was 2 lights on the boat, right?
Yeah, like at the front and the back, there's just like a hanging lantern.
Oh. Yeah, I'm going to cling to the side of the boat where there's no guys and wait for something that sounds important. Just start exuding fear at the guy closest to me. Because I can only do it focused.
Fair enough.
And because I'm doing Fear of the Mist, I get a bonus because I have focused fear.
Okay.
So this is a difficulty 1 challenge if they're unaware of my attempt, or a charm versus charm contest if they're aware and trying to conceal their state.
Okay. It's not. They are not aware. So
they are not aware. Okay, so it is just as a 1 contest.
Yeah.
What is the? Oh God, these things are formatted so really. Where did I see the dice?
So
I'm rolling at least 3 dice for it.
Yeah. So you go with your
4 dice because of my bonus.
4 because of your bonus. Yep. And it's a difficulty of 1.
It's swollen, and I gain 1 die per point of outcome with charm and influence rolls against the victim. Bam. So yeah. So and then I'm so bad. So roll. 4d6. Wait. That didn't type properly. There we go. What? How didn't it work?
That should have worked.
6, right?
Yeah, here.
Oh, I got it. There we go. Double 5s.
Oh, nice. Okay. And a nudge. Yeah, you can hear, all of a sudden you just hear a scream from inside the boat.
And because I'm burning zinc, I have the stunt crowd. That's not it. What is it?
No, zinc is just fear, focused fear.
Tug emotion. I subtly riot everyone near me when I'm burning zinc.
No, you can't. You can't riot with zinc.
That's what zinc is.
Oh, I'm thinking of brass.
Yeah, because I'm not soothing them. I'm
so you're
rioting their fear.
Yeah.
And because I'm also passively doing it to the others as well, but not on an intense level because I can't focus on them.
Yeah. Like you hear a scream from inside the boat. There's definitely because that would be an attack on their willpower.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
A big attack. Because it was a double 5 with a nudge.
Yeah.
How much
Okay.
willpower do I have? I only have 7, so I can't imagine they took that very well. If they're just NPCs.
Yeah. Okay, perfect. And then we go to Ada.
I throw a rock.
I throw a rock.
Well,
A very big rock.
I huff pewter and do a big rocky throw here. I still
okay.
I get the pewter plus my physique for throwing a big old rock, right?
You betcha.
You do.
I will try to
indeed.
hit someone because why not?
Okay.
Keep in mind, everyone who's burning pewter, if you don't have the slow burning stunt, it lasts for like 30 seconds. So you're going to get a few things with it.
Pewter is 30 seconds if you flare, 5 minutes otherwise.
Yeah.
Well then, 5 minutes is more than long enough to act as a cannon. I'm going to roll.
Okay.
Oh, that's pathetic.
4s.
No nudges.
Double 4s, no nudges. Double 4s is not bad.
No, it's pretty good.
Double 4s is pretty. I mean, the best you can do is double 5s technically. So they used 5 dice for that. So there's another. Ooh. You hear you throw the boulder and you can't see anything because you're not a tin eyes, but you don't hear the same thud as you think you should hear. You just hear
tell
like
him what I see.
Yeah, you see someone like shoved backwards, but they do catch the boulder.
Damn. Someone caught it, dude.
What?
Yeah.
What?
So, okay. Now it's going to be their turn.
But I'm guessing they have more wits than us.
Yeah. They do have
I
more
mean,
wits
quick
than
witted
yours.
enemies.
Okay, so you've killed one of them. He's got some dice left. You see those of you who can see, you see the guy who was hit with the anchor stand up, and he's going to attempt to throw the anchor back at you. And you don't have any defense dice.
Is this a new round? Roll again?
No,
do we have a surprise round? Or?
No, the surprise round means you guys all got first action, so they used up all their dice on defense pretty much. Okay. So he's gonna throw it. He doesn't throw it very well because he's pretty. He took a hit, and it kind of lands just shy of the boat in the water, and you just hear kind of like a splash. Then the guy with the boulder is going to throw his boulder. He will end up hitting your boat. He doesn't hit any of you guys, but the boulder lands back in your boat, and it will... I assume you have a fairly decent boat because you have money. So it's made a small hole. Nothing that's going to sink you immediately, but it is a minor worry. It's like it's
like
cracked.
We're living.
Yeah,
that's like we're living back in this boat. We're taking their boat.
Yeah. There's a crack in the boat, and it's not flooding with water, but water is slowly starting to enter the boat. Then we have the guy here. He's going to use up his dice. He'll take some pot shots into the water. You see there's 2 haze killers come up. One of them's looking a little frightened, and he's going to start taking some pot shots with a bow. He can't clearly see anything, so whatever, he misses. But he did get reasonably close. And the other one will hit... Who's on the boat still?
What did the dude with fear do inside the boat?
He came out of the boat and he's standing there. He's taking shaky pot shots at you guys. Then the next guy will hit. Who's he? He's hitting. Wait, I want this to be. Stop rolling that. Stop. There we go. It'll hit Ada. Ada, you'll take 1 point of damage as an arrow grazes by you.
Would my armor reduce that?
It would, yes.
My brigandine armor protects me.
Excellent. Yeah, so you guys can clearly see there's 4 people on the top of the boat. And you're, as far as you're aware, one of them is at least a steel pusher. One of them is at least a pewter, because he threw the boulder. And then the other 2 are clearly just haze killers. I mean, unless they have something secret, but they're using haze killer bows and they have staves. So they're most likely just haze killers. So those are the 4 there. We're going to go back to the top of the order. That'll be the one who threw the boulder will go first. As they have the highest wits. And then it will be Titan Seller and the one who's steel pushed. And then it will be the other 2 guys. And then it will be Falk and Ada. Okay? So Boulder Guy is going to go first. And Boulder Guy goes first with wits, which means he goes last in declaring what his action is. Yes.
This again.
Yeah. This system, I like it better. I think we're going to workshop some things for next session. But so Ada and Falk, you 2 need to declare what you're doing first. But you go last.
Okay, so spoilers. I'm going to be sneaking up the side of the boat and breaking the neck of the steel pusher. Because I'm burning pewter.
I'm going to say you're breaking the neck of the closest guy to you. If that happens to be the steel pusher, fair. But I'll roll to see, because you don't know, you just swam to the boat. You can't see who's who.
I was hanging off the side of the boat as they all did their counterattack thing.
Okay, you were, I thought you were still in the water. I didn't know if you, how
I'm pewter pushing. I can...
Okay.
If we can throw a boulder, you can swim across the lake.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, so you're attempting to attack the steel pusher. Okay.
Yes.
Ada, what is your goal? Throw the boulder back?
Well,
dangerous game of catch.
The best.
No, because I'm pretty sure the well, at the very least, it'll keep him busy.
Right. Throw the boulder at the haze killers.
Yeah,
that's
they
true.
Can't catch.
They can't catch it.
They're terrible at catching.
And you know what? Honestly, as he said, unless I end up trashing their boat, we'll just take their boat. So yeah, I throw it again. I'm gonna aim at the haze killers.
Excellent. We got okay, then it's the other two guys will have actions. The haze killers are going to fire arrows on the boat. That'll be their actions. Stellar and Titan, what are your actions? Or no, and then the steel pusher, his action will be to coin shot your boat. Yeah, he'll coin shot your boat or you guys. And then Titan and Seller, what are your actions?
I'm a firing my arrows.
Okay.
Actually, are there other boulders? Well, actually, no. Should I boulder or no? I'll shoot arrows.
No, just keep shooting them with your bone arrows.
With poison.
I mean,
also, don't forget, Ian, they're poisoned.
I mean, you could headshot the steel pusher if you don't have steel arrows, whatever. If you have stuff, then
there is call the shot as a thing you can do in the book.
Yeah,
in the book.
Well, shit. I guess I got to get that then.
Are you
declare a call shot and describe the attack, and then you discuss the effect if it hits, which may include damaging or destroying, assigning a serious burden, or something else entirely. Sometimes called shots have specific effects.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's not something I have to use XP to get? I can just do it?
Yeah. It's just a tactic.
Oh, okay.
If the attack succeeds with at least 2 nudges, it hits as desired and applies the effect as agreed. With 4 or more nudges, the called shot has greater effect.
Yeah.
But they can't just kill a dude.
Yeah.
Or you can't inflict a mortal burden.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I mean, shooting him in the eyes.
But you fail if it doesn't have at least 2 nudges.
Yeah, which is, I mean, you're guaranteed 8 nudges or 6 nudges.
Yeah.
So it's
I'm gonna call shot hitting the guy with the coin shot in the eyes.
Okay. You're gonna try and blind him?
Pretty much.
Okay.
While severely causing him as much pain as possible.
No.
Yeah, that's fair.
I am just gonna
I feel like that's killing him.
Yeah. Shooting someone in the eye with an arrow is murder.
Yeah.
It's not pocket sand, it's a pointy arrow.
with poison.
Shot.
You're not throwing it at him either. You know what I mean? You're not poking him.
Yeah.
You're shooting it at him out of a contraption.
Yeah. I mean, guys, if Phineas Gage can survive with a gauge of, rail spike to his head, you can survive, the arrow through the eyeball.
Yeah, but I mean, he also took off his pants in public and, urinated constantly and, was really vulgar and all of that other shit too, right? It's not like
that's obviously, a major wound.
Not mortal.
Yeah. We're sure you can call the shot on that. Seller, what would you like to do?
Too bad this is like metal bending magic here. So just rub the anchor on someone, but since could I iron pull and steel push the anchor into the the strong guy?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay. So
I'll give you. I assume you have the equal dice in both of those in push and pull.
No, I have only 3 in iron and I have 7 in steel because I up to XP and spike.
Then I'll give you your steel for your dice pool.
Okay.
Or I get
what does the
and then the strong guy, he will go first because he has highest wits. And he's going to. What is he going to do? He will.
Who will he protect?
Yeah. He's going to steel push some spikes at your boat. Some like rail spikes or something at your boat. He's trying to sink your boat.
Oh no, he's a Mistborn.
He figures that's your easiest play. And yes, he is. So he's gonna roll, and he's going.
Well, no, he's been steel pushing the whole time. He's a
not
mistling.
the strong guy.
Oh, the strong guy. Okay, never mind.
The strong guy is going first.
Yeah,
he's going to. He will hit your boat. It is starting to leak pretty good now. Between the boulder and these spikes hitting it, it's going to go down probably by the end of next round. Your boat's going to be mostly in the water. So you guys need to figure out an escape plan.
We toss everybody over to their boat with our pewter.
pretty much.
That's not a terrible idea. The next up is Stellar, I guess, or Titan. Who wants to go first?
I guess I'll go since. Okay. So for my thing, I just roll steel and roll anything else, or add anything else to have a dice pool for defense and so on.
You have steel. You get 1 for the anchor. You get 1 for your secret knowledge of allomancy. And then, I think that's it. You can choose to make a defensive dice pool out of those dice if you choose.
That feels kind of like diluting the power because, even if I devote 3 dice out of 9, then I don't get any.
That's exactly it, right? That's one of the things that, again, reading online is people are like, okay, cool. You finally get up to enough dice that you can do a thing, but then you have to make all these different dice pools, and now you're back down to 3 or 4 dice, and it's I don't know. We'll look into it.
Last kind of build. Okay, I'll just roll everything into steel to get that Mistborn.
Perfect.
Yeah, double 5s and no nudges.
No nudges. He rolled the small defense, but you're gonna hit him with that anchor pretty hard. He was focusing too much on
sinking us. Yes.
Yeah, sinking you. So he's hit pretty hard. He's looking in rough shape. And then Titan, you're up.
Yes.
And you're trying to call the shot to. You're basically trying to blind this guy. You're trying to kill him. You're trying to headshot him. Go for it.
Pretty much.
The agreed upon effect is murder.
Yeah.
Double 4. I think that's double 4s and a nudge.
And a nudge?
Plus all your other nudges.
Plus your 5 nudges. So six nudges in total. Double 4s and 6 nudges.
So take an extra action. Just shoot him extra for the other eye.
Yeah. Do you want to? You shoot
or
him
the
with your
other
other
haste
extra.
killer.
Well, shoot this guy because he'll.
He'll survive an arrow to the eye.
Yeah, Ian, is he going to survive an arrow to the eye?
That's you're not allowed to call a shot to kill a guy. So
it says to apply a mortal burden.
Yeah, we're blighting him, so he doesn't know where he's pushing.
He's not dead, but he's out of commission. He's on the ground, writhing in pain. He's
arrow in the brain.
Yeah. I've lobotomized him. Okay.
He's screaming. Okay. Blind in one eye.
Ooh, I killed the Mistborn.
Yeah, shoot the Mistborn.
Yeah, I'm shooting the Mistborn.
Okay.
What's your bonus action?
What's
double 4s and a nudge?
Double fours and a nudge.
Yeah, you'll kill him. He dead. He gone.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we have the two guys, the two haze killers. Haze killer number 1, who's scared, is going to shoot arrows. And holy schmoly macaroni.
Shoots himself in the foot.
No, he's shoot. Okay.
We die.
He rolled well, yeah. Roll one. Which of you on the boat? 1, 2.
Let's go over there.
Cellar.
Huzzah.
He's aiming at you. Roll defensive dice if you have any.
I didn't allocate any because I don't want to whatever.
That's fair. You're going to take
all of it.
4 points of damage.
Good thing I have a padded armor, so 3 points of damage.
Then he's going to take an extra action because he rolled double 6s.
Oh, no.
And holy smokes, he's going to aim for... Not you again. He'll aim for Titan. Titan, do you have any defensive dice?
No.
I had 15, so does that mean 5 were defensive?
No, you use them for nudges.
5 were nudges.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You are going to take
armor.
You're going to take 2 points of damage, negating 1 from your armor.
All right. Does my cat-like agility protect me at all? And no.
If you had dice, you could have used that to add to your dice pool for defense.
Gotcha.
So
okay, so I'm just taking 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then guy number 2 is again going to fire on the boat. He's going to hit, not as good, but he will hit. Who will he hit? He'll hit Cellar, and he's going to hit you for 1 point of damage, Cellar. So with your armor, you negate it.
Yep.
And that's guy number 2. So now we are up to Falk.
Okay, here we go. So, is the steel pusher...
He's on the ground screaming, trying to pull an arrow out of his eye. There's a guy shaking, but he's managing to he just popped, even though he's shaking and like pissing himself, he's popping off arrows. He's like, I'm going to kill these guys before they kill me. I might be scared, but if I kill them, then I'm not scared. And then there's a guy who's just attempting to fire some shots.
I'm going to... then the other strong guy is actually fully laid out from the anchor, right?
Oh, the other guy's dead.
Yeah, okay. So
there's
can I
only
just
3 guys on the boat.
I'm going to cleave them with a hammer. Seeing as my original target is writhing on the ground with a bone poop poison arrow at their face.
Who will be dead next turn from the poison.
So, yeah, I'm going to try to fertilize the air with their brain matter.
Okay. You're trying to hammer which guy?
Yes.
Okay, just one of them? Cool.
No. I'm cleaving. I'm choosing to aim through both of them from behind because they don't know I'm here still.
Oh,
with
so
my
that sounds
pewter-enhanced strength.
That sounds like a call the shot to hit 2 of them.
I'll take it. I already have an auto 2 nudges.
Okay.
So considering Steel Guy, both the people who apparently can steel push are dead, I feel pretty confident swinging with the metal mallet.
Yeah, that's fair.
So we're just I'm going to keep 2 dice. No, I'll just cleave. Everyone else is committing. I'll commit too.
It's like, why would you need to call any dice? Nobody's shooting at you.
Yeah.
Turn's almost over.
Yeah.
So double all the 4s with an extra nudge, so 5 nudges.
Okay. Yeah, you cleanly hit them.
Yeah.
They're going to take a good chunk of damage.
They're taking 3 base plus whatever being such a high strength does.
Yeah.
Because the metal hammer does 3 damage at base.
Yeah.
That's the risk of it being a giant metal hammer.
Yeah.
But the steel pushers are dead, so...
Well, the steel pusher's not dead. He's just writhing in pain. He's basically dead.
And the other guy.
The other guy is dead, yeah. Ada, you see the 2 guys, the 2 haze killers, are now like wobbling in pain. They're not standing up very well. And the steel pusher's writhing on the ground. The Mistborn is dead. And you see...
Wait, they're not dead?
Falk. The steel pusher is not dead. They're writhing on the ground in pain.
No, but the haze killers aren't dead?
No, the haze killers are not dead. They're bleeding profusely, but they're not dead.
They have armor.
Yeah,
armor
they
protects
do have
the
armor.
head?
It's called a helmet.
Yeah.
How close to their boat are we?
You guys are getting pretty close. You're probably about 15 feet away.
So with pewter, I could potentially just like giant leap over there.
Yeah, I'd give that a difficulty of 1. I'd say it's no. You know what? Honestly, even if you fall in the water, you can swim. So I'm not even going to make you roll for that. You can use your action to just leap over there. If you want to carry the other 2, I'd make it a roll. But
no, I'm just going to leap on over there and probably punch out one of the haze killers.
Okay. If you're going to leap to punch...
Oh, actually, I'm going to hit him with my dueling cane.
Ooh, you're going to just like come down hard with your dueling cane?
Yeah, I'm going to crack him.
I'll make that a difficulty 3. You'll land on the boat either way, but to actually hit him, it'll be a difficulty 3. But you'll hit him and deal damage because he's out of dice. So, if that sounds fair.
Okay. Yeah, sounds good.
Double 4s and a nudge, you're good.
Sweet.
You hit him and he's dead. Goodbye. That was the scared guy. Scared guy is dead.
Good.
Okay.
All right.
Back to the top of the round, and we have Titan and Cellar, and then we have the steel guy who's gonna basically try and pull the arrow out. I'm gonna say you guys clean up the last 2 of these guys. There's not much they can do to you right now. I'm not gonna make you
bulletproof.
Yeah.
I could use my extra action to coup de grace him while he's on the ground.
Yeah, exactly. Like I'm not gonna make you guys roll a whole nother turn just to kill them when they're already dead. Yeah, you guys your boat sinks or like, does that weird half float, half sink thing that wood boats do when they're shattered into, not shattered, but like when there's a bunch of holes in them.
Do we have enough time to throw their bodies onto it?
I mean, what's the difference whether they're floating or on the boat as it sinks?
We could throw them below decks.
I mean,
you don't have a below decks on your boat.
Oh,
I don't
okay,
think.
never mind.
Do you? Oh,
yeah,
sorry.
we took a small maneuverable dinghy just to get to the barge, and hey, we need a dinghy when we have a barge.
Yeah. But yeah, I assume you throw the 5 bodies overboard.
Yep.
We tie them to the boulder.
Ooh,
yeah.
I loot their bodies. What do they have?
For the cause.
Coins. Some random coins.
Dead armor, though. Mistling vials.
Mistborn
vial.
Do they have atium? That is a good question.
One of them was a Mistborn because he used 2 abilities.
No, Nobody has ATM.
Well, unless there's some other interesting metals, and I don't think there's anything we can grab from them.
Yeah, there's a free Mistborn vial.
Yeah, there is a
Somewhat used.
Yeah, there's a Mistborn vial, but like you guys get Mistborn vials, like you all have them just as your prop. So.
When you come back to the base with this loot, we'll refill our vials. It's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys take the barge. Where I assume you're gonna dock it somewhere, or
probably we would like divert it to some other dock or some like between some cities where we arrange like pickup for all this stuff.
Okay, so you mentioned you sent a note to Calcier that there might be a boat docking somewhere.
Yeah, we go to a drop point.
Yeah, pretty much like Renee probably as a smuggler go to this place that's far away from every city or whatever, set up camp, and then if their barge appears, great, unload it into some wagons and move that. Whatever. Otherwise,
yeah. Okay. You guys can unload the barge fairly easy. The Ska are pretty happy to get a supply of food. Again, it's more luxury-ish food, but it's still food. So
I mean, we could trade the luxury food for regular food.
Yeah, they probably will be doing that, but it's also they have to keep it a bit on the down low that they took it, because if it's caught, that so they'll eat.
Maybe we'd handle that for them and give them regular food.
What about all the information on this barge? Wouldn't there be like all the shipping routes or like something related to that on this barge, like times and stuff?
No, it's just unfortunately, it was just they were told, hey, sail from here to here. And
I'm gonna keep this fucking barge then.
Yeah, you guys. I mean, you guys.
The barge is evidence. So
Yeah. You guys can do whatever you want with the barge. It is technically evidence, but like if you want to give it to the rebellion and let the rebellion use it, that's fine. If you want to try and dock it somewhere for your own personal use, you can do that. It might get stolen, it might not. But
I mean, we might trade with the rebellion. He's like a hot car, freshly stolen. Have fun using that.
Yeah. So
We
you guys
have a bit of a rep hole to dig ourselves out of with those guys.
Yeah. Obviously, you free the Ska that are working on the barge, because like underneath there were Ska slaves rowing the boat. So you clearly free the Ska. And I think that's good. Is there anything else you guys wanted to do with the barge or anything?
I mean, I think after that, we just sue the other was that House Lekel?
House Lekel.
Yeah, we'll be suing the House Lekel for not delivering the contract, but that's something that happened in the background.
Yeah. So you guys, you Renee, you would be the one making a bunch of claims, being like, hey, you didn't deliver, yada yada yada. And as you say, in the background, House Lekel is starting to hurt. They are feeling much more suffering and pain.
Awesome.
Yay.
Now I can sleep soundly at night.
The price of sugar has skyrocketed today.
Yeah, the price of price of sugar has skyrocketed.
If only someone took advantage of that.
Sprinkles brown sugar on oatmeal.
It's potatoes and molasses. Anyway.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I think that's good for the session. I was Ian, the narrator.
I was Austin, who played Fox, the spooky hammer guy.
I was Dylan playing Ada. I'm no longer useless. I've got cool powers too.
I was playing Peter, as Seller said, the anchor of the group.
Oh,
And I was Taylor playing Titan, the Hawkeye Archer, I guess.
Excellent. And we are sponsored by nobody. Signing off.